Okay. Afternoon, everybody. Um, hmm. Hope everybody is well. In the midst of the pandemic and the quarantine, emotions running high. But on a personal level, life is good. My family is healthy. My wife is healthy. We're getting along with each other. That's good. The corona has come a little bit closer to home. A few friends from New York have passed away. Family members of dear friends of mine have passed away. With the pre-existing conditions as they are, whether it's blood pressure or diabetes. Unfortunately, these things tend to be fairly common in the African American community. And may they rest in peace, right? But the reason why I felt the need to go live today is because of the young brother whose life was taken away on February 23rd, who would be 26 years old today, Amaud Aubrey. And I ran my 2.23 miles, and I ran it with my mask on, right? Gotta have your mask on. Normally I only use the mask for about a half a mile, and then I'll take it off and I can feel light and free and sort of go, but I felt like I needed to run the whole 2.23 with the mask. And it was hard. And then I took it off and I felt like I could breathe. But I feel like on a metaphorical level, I've been running with a mask for a really long time. There is this thing you have to do sometimes as a black man who tends to negotiate largely white circles, where you have to make sure that in order to be heard, you must first appease or put at ease the people with which you want to have authentic communication. My mama would always say to me as a young man, she would say, "You're black, things are going to be different for you." And it's one of those things where people can see you from a distance and they don't wonder, is he black? Is he white? I'm not sure, da da da. They'll see you and they know who you are. And then they may choose not to be in interaction with you. They may cross the street. They may clutch something close to them, hold their children, etc., etc. So this young brother, over 2 months ago, went for a jog. He went for a jog. And two men, a father and a son, saw him jog by and thought that he fit the profile of someone who had committed robberies in the neighborhood. And so they got their guns and they got in their truck and they followed him. And evidently the first prosecutor said that they were within their rights because that the young brother started the fight. And because he started the fight, they had the right to protect themselves. How can you start a fight when you're going out for a jog, right? How can you start a fight when somebody loads up their weapons and gets in a truck and follows you? I don't get that. Thankfully, this prosecutor recused himself, and there's an arrest. There's an arrest for this father and son, and I think there's an accomplice who is yet to have been arrested, but I think charges are out, right? So the mask, again, right? The mask makes things difficult. And the mask that you wear sometimes as a black man in this country is like, hey, there's nothing to fear here. I'm just like you. You prick me, I bleed, my blood is red just like yours. Let's find the common ground. Let's have fun. If I get too mad, if I get too upset, sometimes people say like, hey, you don't have to be so mad. You don't have to be so angry. What's all that about? What's all this energy? But if they get mad, and they, in this particular instance, I'm talking about white men, it's like, oh, look at how passionate he is. Look at how forceful he's being. But yet, I don the mask. And the mask makes things hard. And so many of us wear this mask all the time. And we're expected to keep it up all the time. And sometimes you just get tired of wearing the mask. My heart goes out to the family of this young brother. I sincerely hope that they receive the justice that they deserve. There's a tension that we carry sometimes as black folks, and a lot of folks be like, well, why are you being so tense? Why are you being so anxious? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a free country, bro. Like, whoa, why are you so whatever? It's because of shit like this, man. He was going for a jog. I got kids. We jog in the park. I jog all the time. Randall jogs all the time. That's like his thing. And you would think that there would be some activity in which you didn't have to fear for your life, right? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I don't want to rant. I'm probably not going to post it. I just wanted to get it off my chest, man. Just wanted to get it off my chest. It reminds me of that Black Lives Matter, all lives matter thing where people be like, well, all lives matter. Well, yeah, of course, all lives matter. But you guys who say that negate the fact that this country was founded on an institution of slavery, and also with the ideal that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. So how do you have that ideal and then justify this institution? You deny people their humanity. We were not human, right? We were property. And then Jim Crow came along and we were subjugated property. And then they wanted to give, we wanted suffrage, right? We were like, well, you can get 3/5 of it because you're not fully human. But we'll give you 3/5 of that. And the remnants of the establishment of this country, the institutions on which it was found, are with us today because two white people, a father and son, for at least 2 months have been sitting up in the house thinking that they got away with it. That they could just go out and snuff out a brother's life and then go back home and watch TV or whatever it is they did. Okay, that's it, man. Much love to you all. Much love to the family of Amaud Aubrey. May God be with you.